area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
The person running this place holds a grudge against the initiative. Doubt she'll let you settle here.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloane may be our only option. Vidal could offer insight.
Looks like it goes underground.
Hopefully there's a way down. We're gonna need a really big drill.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Outlaw camp. Hurry! Help them!
Что по дверям?
You should now be able to interface Pathfinder.
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I've got experience with Remnant tech. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
Ryder has interfaced with the monoliths before. How is that possible?
It'll be easier to show you.
Nice.
Так, сейчас пойду соку попью. Кракен, сейчас я подойду, ладно? Кракен, я здесь.
Да, сейчас чуть порубаю, у меня тут движняк кто-то на работе.
Да я понял, ничего, просто надо.
Можно было скинуть. А ты, кстати, Звездные войны скачал, блядь, ты вот это рванулись. А чё
Я и
ты,
ставил еще.
ну ты даешь, вроде договорились. Я, блядь, буду...
Да я поставлю.
Я буду за него платить,
Завтра.
Леха будет... Ты бы мог тоже с нами. Ну, вернее, Леха мало.
Ну давай, я завтра поставлю. С утра. И как раз к вечеру надо было. Ну не к вечеру, ну к обеду может. Да может раньше, не знаю, как оно. Сколько
Давай,
там здесь?
сегодня на работе я особо бы не стоял. Там еще приложение на телефон скачать Звездные войны. Там прикольно, можно на телефоне, когда ты на работе, там в машине сидишь, ты можешь повышать опыт. Ты можешь там деньги заработать через телефон. Ну да, там как стратегия получается. Заработать денег, а потом заходишь в игру и оружки это. Короче, можно в телефоне прокачивать. Ну офигенно. Это единственная игра, что так можно. Я вот сегодня прокачивал, короче, прокачивал сегодня, сидел на работе. Сейчас еще чуть прокачаю, там шмотки нормальные можно будет в игре купить.
Ебать они пиздец, да, как они ебанутся.
А, вообще хуйня, вот в каждой игре хуйня была. Это удобно, блядь. День посидел там в телефоне.
Да.
И там легко, там вообще не сложно, там как стратегия, просто убиваешь этих. Нападают на твою базу, ты их убиваешь.
Угу.
Play Market надо зайти, скачать Star Wars Battlefront. Сейчас зайди, пока я тут. Скажи тебе, что делать.
Сейчас что, в смысле на телефон скачать?
Ну да, зайди в Play Market.
Не, сейчас не получится. У меня сейчас денег нет в траке на телефоне.
Вместо интернета?
Интернета сейчас нет. Да, интернета нет. Ну нет на счету у меня. Баланс минус один и минус ноды, мне кажется. А если нет, у меня интернет сразу нет. Wi-Fi сломался, но не
That
работает на
should do it.
телефоне.
We found all we can. Let's get back to Sonaris.
Вот там также и Destiny, да, можно установить, наверное, если...
Ну да, но
Тоже-
Destiny там нельзя прокачивать, ты не можешь прокачивать игру. Ты можешь игру прокачивать и... Ты
я-
там чуть играл в это, в телефоне, зашел, ты там прям сразу можешь пушки купить, шмотки, одеть своего персонажа, ну там вообще кайф, я тебе говорю. От Москву поеду,
Круто.
буду, наверное, залипать в этом приложении. Прокачаю Звездные войны хорошенько, пока в Москву съездю.
А куда ты
потом-
поедешь?
Это через пару неделек, а потом приеду сюда и будет у меня уже нормальная шмотье.
А, ты опять поедешь с сыном, да?
Ага. Потому что вторые Звездные войны, ну не знаю, если на халяву, конечно, они у меня появятся, я начну играть, а так не хочу даже покупать, начинать.
Значит, ты ее вчера тогда?
Да не, ну эта
Вторую
игра
раз.
нормальная по-любому, но в любом случае это надо заново качаться, много времени, понимаешь. Я
Да.
могу и в первый также поиграть, у меня там все прокачано, я уже все знаю. Ну, чуть-чуть в первый Battlefront поиграть. Вот это очень много времени, Battlefront, особенно если ты донатить не будешь, то там пиздец долго.
Да.
Там что-то, да, все сделано на донат, ящик, не что.
А, вот.
Если типа ты не будешь их покупать, то ты не будешь
А, ну,
А я долго не хочу, так полно игр хороших прокачивать. Я уже готов слышишь, шпионы Дума зашли, наверное, шпионы Дума. Да. Кто там? Главный шпион.
ой, да,
Это город, это хуй, пора бы за это начинать заканчивать.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Heads up. Those exiles won't be on our side.
Ну, пока это, не играю. Играл. Да я, блядь, там завис в одном месте, что-то ебать, не могу пройти. Там чем дальше, что-то, блядь, сложно. Ебошек, что-то там уже.
Да, хуже нет, когда вот так вот зависишь, тупость какая.
Как?
Давай вместе пройдем. У меня интернет вроде сегодня хороший, можешь стрим включить и посмотрим, где ты завис, может я что подскажу. Заодно
А там что, ты там не подскажешь ничего, ты откуда, ты там вообще не знаешь. Там дело не в этом, там просто, я имею в виду завис, то что там, их там дохуя очень, во-первых, и они убивают.
А ты на какой сложности? На обычной?
Да, вроде на обычный, на средний, вот на средний начал играть. Там их много просто со всех сторон, там вот даже прятаются где-то, они, блядь, они гранатами тебя закидывают там, короче. Даже ты спрятался, хуй они тебя выкуривают гранатами там. И там еще такие, помимо обычных вот этих фашистов, там ходят еще такие, знаешь, роботы, ебать, с лазерами, там пиздец. Собаки бегают, там, ну, сложновато, блядь, бежаться, там, когда ты бежать от них. Начинаешь стрелять, там, они то сзади, то слева, сбоку, ну, блядь, не могу. Я как-нибудь постараюсь смотреть. Я тебя ну как-нибудь кракнем, сегодня не будем, давай я буду сзади тебе потом покажу. А вот я что, сейчас нормально интернет? Давай я тебе могу сейчас зайти, если хочешь, давай я сейчас зайду.
Нет, попозже подъедешь, скажи,
я просто посмотрел, ну я там, блядь, заебал, там пушки есть, как бы пулеметы есть, ну, бля, пулемет там такой есть, который ебошит плохо. Ну их просто много, блядь, понимаешь? Они идут и идут, и идут, там бегут, блядь, нахуй откуда-то, я не знаю. Там просто убивают быстро очень. Если ты аптечки не будешь собирать, тебя, блядь, убивать очень быстро будут. И броню. Там на броню самое главное аптечки забирать. И патроны еще, блядь, они кончаются очень быстро. А там пока бегаешь, блядь, это все собираешь, ты ебошек. Я этого не могу пройти. Не знаю, там тип проходил на супер, ну, вот это самой сложности. Как он проходил, я хуй его знаю. Не знаю, прошел ли он, нет, блядь. Может, не прошел,
ну, по одному отстреливал, спрятался.
ну, наверное, да. Ну, там есть такие моменты, где хуй спрячься, как там не так просто прятаться. Там, блядь, нахуй есть такие карты, где хуй спрячешься, блядь, они тебя там... Они, если ты прячешься, короче, они к тебе сами бегут, понял? Они тебе начинают там гранату кидать, тебя, блядь, там уже, ты по хую уже спрячешься от гранаты. Гранату кинули, все, и потом начинают к тебе бежать они. Они там не такие тупые, блядь. Можно было, конечно, если бы они там сидели и ждали бы меня, пока я вышел. Они, блядь, сами идут в первую очередь. Прохаванный. Прохаванный, да. Там еще какие-то роботы, блядь, летают. Не летают, а они, короче, так, типа, как телепортируются, что, ну, так быстро, знаешь, вот они на какой-то реактивный двигатель там, блядь. И они вот быстро так, вот так вот делают, и, блядь, еще и тебя стреляют в тебя, и попробуй-ка его... Сложновато их убивать там, блядь. Ну, такая, я бы не сказал, что прямо на легкую, ну, сложновато. Я не знаю, что там дальше будет. Я еще так. Ну, пока что-то, блядь, мне трудновато дается. Ну, есть моменты, где нормально там места, где можно проходить.
Took us by surprise. They killed everyone.
А
John
если
lasted the
вы
longest.
такие эти
They didn't know I was still alive.
уровни, где сложновато.
I saw them raiding our packs. Then they took off into the hills.
What's in the hills? Is there a cat base there?
There's nothing in the hills. We've never heard of a base. Sloan says Kadara is free of Kets.
What did the cat take from you?
I don't know. Supplies, weapons, scavenged ship parts.
I'll leave you to rest.
Thank you. I wish.
Такие дела.
Kaitis is Ryder. Your cat rumors have weight. Just found a caravan they attacked.
Так, подумай, еще в горнило
Really
запились.
thought we got them all.
One of the wounded said they headed for the hills. I'm going to check it out.
I'll search too. Grabbing a shuttle now.
Вот видишь, Кракен, мне надолго не хватает, я, блядь, начинаю как это не прохожу, ебать, я психанул нахуй и могу закрыть игру и пока не играть мне. Потом опять захожу. Есть такое время. Я не могу вот так вот сидеть прям долго, блядь, если долго не получается, я сидеть не ухожу быстро. Ну, я тебе покажу потом, если что, будет интернет у тебя, ну, я тебе покажу, если хочешь.
Cat tracks. They're leading up into those hills.
Тун-тун-тун-тун-тун.
Cave that way might be worth a look.
Cat tracks. We're going the right way.
Скажи этот... вчера же играли, мы же в Германии. Да, играли. Вчера хуёво бои, да, были?
Не знаю, у меня так более-менее нормально было. Ну, пару боев не очень.
More tracks. Can't be far now.
Да.
Проигрывали, а так-то бои пойдет.
Ну, да.
See that cave? Good spot for a hideout. Bet the Ket are inside.
Kaitis, think I found something. Sending the nav point.
Impatient, are we?
Sloan, I wasn't expecting you.
She wouldn't take no for an answer.
I'm not about to let someone else fight my battles. Especially an initiative lapdog.
Долбоёбы, туда-сюда, блин. Бай.
You don't want me here? Take it up with Kaitis.
Oh, I will.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
You're such a grump when you're worried.
Every second you're gone from the port is an opportunity for the collective. The
Pathfinder and I can have...
What was that?
They know we're here. Get ready.
Heads up.
Dead.
Watch your back.
Все что ли, блядь? Че за нахуй?
Что там показать?
Let's get rid of the bodies.
Wouldn't want anyone to know you had Ket hiding under your noses.
Your discretion is appreciated.
I'll have your payment sent to the Tempest.
Here they come!
This is it. Reyna's actually gonna show up.
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Pharaoh will deal with you.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
Settle down. We only came to talk.
We don't talk with outsiders.
What about one of your own?
You eat with them, travel with them, smell like them. You'll bleed, just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Like it or not, we're here to stay. You can't kill us all.
I can try.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3...
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Die!
Target's down.
Что, завтра будем катать, кстати, гранил?
Да по-любому, что когда дома. Всегда можно зайти чуть сыгрануть. Ну так-то, в принципе...
The streets of Kadara are
Не, ну
safe
если там собрать кого-нибудь,
again. You did good, Ryder.
Да, да.
Don't worry.
Соберем
I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Maybe the exiles will see the initiative in a new light.
Anything's possible. Admit it, some of that was fun.
Уже вот одна карта, уже, короче, получается раза 4, одна и та же выпадает. Здесь, блядь.
Some of it.
I knew it. You're all right. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Просто видишь, блин, игр много, и тоже бесконечно. Тут анфол значит.
Анфол?
Тут анфол, батлфрон, игр до хрена. Приятно, когда 27 часов забиваешь.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. This technology is not registered to either of Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Alright, what now?
Perhaps Reyes has another job for you.
Поднаигрался, так сказать, уже можно что-нибудь. Я вот эту Horizon Down, или как она? Horizon Down. Я бы внес игру. Говорят, для прошки самая лучшая игра. Самая красивая, четкая.
Да?
Ты просто обязан ее купить, поиграть. Я сегодня смотрел, что-то там писали про нее на сайте. Что это самая красивая игра для прошки, что-то такое. Да, много хорошего не слышал, так она и стоит недорого.
Remnant. They're completely fried.
Vertical smash methods from the Milky Way, Pathfinder.
That's it.
Надо просканировать сначала. Я как всегда, блядь.
Scanning will reveal the missing glyphs.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
That did the job. Good going.
Alright, one more and the vault should be open.
Да ёб твою мать, блядь. Хотя не, нормально. Думал, он сейчас успеет.
This salvage is registered to unaffiliated Outlaws Pathfinder. I advise caution. Undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Hi again. Do you have the locations of the victims? It's the only way to make sure justice is served.
Or you could give the data
До ночи, да? Кракен, ты во сколько там спать ложишься на работе?
Да, мы часов 10, пол 11, пол 11.
А у вас вообще нельзя спать? Можно спать у вас на работе или нельзя?
Ну, можно, а как
а кто охранять тогда будет? А как охранять тогда?
Хуй его знаю, не знаю, а как мне спать?
Пиздец, да?
Можешь с микрофона чуть меньше сделать?
Блять, а что, меня слышно, что ли, охуенно?
Ну да, все слышно.
Бля, ну если я меньше сделаю, тогда ты меня точно не услышишь. Я потому что в уебищных наушниках сижу.
Да нормально я тебя услышу, ты просто не намного сделай тише. Процентов на 15.
Да, без проблем. Так, контроль громкости наушников. Так, пойдет?
То ты, по-моему, надо подтвердить, чтобы это заработало.
Ой. О, так пойдет?
Да не, еще убирает, это мало.
А, это я тебя убираю, я не слышу. А, да это, бля, не то, я не туда захожу. Блядь, это надо заходить в эту хуйню, короче, я не знаю, куда
да
это
в тусовку,
заходить.
зайди в тусовку, настройки, в настройках тусовки, там чувствительность микрофона есть.
Так, настройки уровня микрофона. Вот так нормально?
Вот, ну чуть-чуть добавь, а так нормально.
Вот так?
Да, ставь так.
А, не все. Бля, ну я не знаю, у меня обычно в этих наушниках не слышно нихуя, Кракен.
Не знаю, пиздец, значит они у тебя близко сейчас к рту, может, находятся, я не знаю, но...
Они во рту у меня, блядь.
Все очень громко.
Уже, блядь.
А ты подтвердила, то такое ощущение, что ничего не изменилось. Может, ты старая?
Не надо подтверждать, там просто добавляешь и все, там подтверждать не надо. Там ничего подтверждать не надо. Да тебе, наверное, после показалось, наверное. Или че?
Ничего не показалось. Просто наушники такие, что, блядь.
Remnant vault. Let's get this place up and running. Well, we turned the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. That console will activate the vault, Pathfinder. You'll first need to start the reactor and initiate the purification field. Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need. Be able to get to the purification console. Hostiles ahead!
gotta admit, this is kind of exciting.
Pathfinder, this may affect your escape from the purification field.
Так что Wolfenstein, да, тоже, конечно, залип бы. Да.
Pathfinder, the way across is
Ну,
console
особо это
activated.
не игра, меня удивишь, правильно?
Ну да.
Одно и то же, в принципе, штампует.
Честно говоря, да, это так и есть, кстати. Даже вот если я тебе даже по правде, да, скажу, что самая первая вот эта часть, она лучше намного любой другой.
Не самое первое, что ты имеешь в виду вообще еще,
Да.
самое-самое.
Да, старая, да, вот
где
это
там проваливаешься, скелеты появляются, да?
Ну где там это, с черепа, там еще это, ну, с боссом.
Ну, Wolfenstein, замки Wolfenstein, да, там все?
Да, в замке где-то там, вот это самое, что охуенно.
Ну да. Не,
там
ну
стрельба
не
такая.
тоже, не Форден тоже крутой очень.
Ну, я не знаю, мне не очень понравился. Самый пиздатый, я считаю,
Ну
это...
вот мне не Форден очень понравился. Ну,
тебе
значит, мне,
понравился.
скорее всего, и вот этот понравится, в который ты играешь. Он, наверное,
Ну
наподобие.
да, они потому что похожи. Она с той серии. Ебать, ну типов тут разъебали, пиздец. Карта такая возмездие, охуевшая карта, вообще я обожаю. Здесь вообще так нормально играть, мне честно, вообще охуенно.
Я уже запутался, откуда я пришел, куда
Ну она вот, ну, получше у него даже не будет. Ну хотя с этой же серии только что там добавили там оружие. А еще дополнение какое-то там выпустили. Что ты за 1300 не сможешь дополнение купить? Так, ради.
Не знаю.
Там поинтереснее будет это хоть. Ну, в 3 этапа вот этот, вот, который мы выполняем мероприятие это. Там вот режьте игры растянут, там подольше будет. И надо будет в 3 прямо таких этапов, чтобы завершить делать. Ну сейчас говорят, если там броню новую какую-то сделать, вообще забить будет. Да?
Я не знаю, блядь, но... Игры дохуя, мне уже как-то похуй на все эти игры, блядь. Я такой, чтобы их перестали выпускать и играть, блядь, в то, что есть. Ну что это дополнение? Ну что, ну побегали на локации. Я могу не бегать, она мне Горнила и так я смогу так же играть. Катушку эту открыть разве что попробовать. Ну, блядь, это тоже плохо. Наигрался уже так нормально, в принципе. Блядь, нихуя не пойму, как туда пробраться, блядь. Блять, как же тут блокировку снять, ебаный в рот. А, вот же, ебать, что нужно. Хуйню ж я активировал. Дроид, что делает, а это блокировка снимается.
Remnant, we can lay low or take them on. ugly.
Ах ты твою мать.
Что там, кстати?
Ебать, убежал робот, блядь. Появился. Причем охуевший вообще робот. Нихуя он меня наебнул как.
Eyes.
Седьмой. Ёбаный, что ли, блядь,
Да, блядь, сука. Ну, блядь, мы втроем играли, блядь, против 4. Я хуеваю. Ничего не победили нас. Вот же дает, а. Что там, боссы жесткие, да? Заебал этот контроль, блядь, нахуй. Как меня бесит этот контроль, блядь. Ну ничего там, другого ничего нету больше. Пиздец, блядь. Один контроль, блядь.
Looks like that did it.
Еще, блядь, что-то открыть. Да ебать, тут все закрыто.
Мои ребятишки, блядь. Блять, сука, взяли хейт. Пидораски. Я вам сейчас, блядь. Я вам просрал.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out. They didn't like that. They must have left a hint behind somewhere.
Ебать, я этот разношу, блядь. Все-таки Титан это вообще мощь, ебать, я тебе говорю, на. Кракен.
Ну да.
Прикольно бои так. Я положили тут нахуй. Ты пидор ебаный. Да они всрались нахуй. Настолько проебывают вообще, да? А мы их дожмем ебать жестко еще. Да им пизда, они сейчас отстали будут. Давайте, чё вы пидор? Победа. Да. Им было нормально, было разно.
That did it.
This contains valuable data, Pathfinder. You may want to scan it. PB will be glad to know you have found another of these devices.
О, Кракен сейчас такой глюк, короче, был, прикинь. Знаешь, вот как Варлок висит вот в воздухе. Ну, когда вот персонаж. Видел же, наверное?
Ну да, да.
Он так висит. И сейчас у меня Титан вот так висит, прикинь, как Варлок.
Может, ты прыжок поставил, а я все время этим прыжком прыгаю.
Да не, это глюк, он как я как Варлоком как будто играю сейчас. Вот Варлок вот так стоит, когда ты заходишь в меню, там оружие, там он так вот в подвешенном состоянии вот так держит какую-то хуйню. И сейчас Титан также, блядь, ёбаный, это какой-то глюк. Я говорю, вот эта игра мне пиздец, как она раздражает. В плане вот тут такие баги, блядь, даже в какой-то конченной игре у нас столько багов нет, как в этой игре, блядь, это пиздец. Порой, блядь, хуй даже нормально не прогрузиться, ну, в башню запускаешь, башню, и ждешь, ну, все, улетел туда, и прогрузиться не можешь, экран черный, блядь, пиздец. Ебануться.
Highlighting interface connections, Pathfinder.
Нахуй я тут прыгнул, спрашиваю.
Let's get all of these activated. Here they come.
Excellently done.
Remnant, don't quit.
Блядь, опять это говно, это ебаное.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Here it comes! Go, go!
Ебаные глюки, ебанутая игра, сука, пиздец, долбоёб.
Всё, выключи.
Не прыгает нихуя, блядь, да, блядь. Ёбище ебаное, блядь. Ебанутая мразь, блядь. Чё мне это
Hey,
делать?
get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
уже такой подпрошел бы ее, что-то другое сыгранул.
Хуй делать, нахуй, поиграем еще. Ой, да бля, хуёво, кресла нет, сука. Вот у меня, блядь, диван.
Ничего не удобно?
Кресло, сука, неудобно. Да, я не люблю, я же не лежа как не знаю, не могу. Я так, приходится на диване сидеть. Я не знаю, как ты лежа играешь, я вообще так не могу играть.
Все дело привычки.
Да.
Ну, твою мать. Блядь, сделай чувствительность меньше. У тебя так ребит, когда ты, блядь, эти ебаные наушники трогаешь. Еще чуть.
Что там?
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Or this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
И тогда хуям играю.
И чё, когда она вообще заканчивается? Она закончится?
Чудок осталось, не знаю, может...
Чё, она тебе не понравилась эта игра или понравилась?
Не, понравилось,
я
уже заебался играть.
Она надоедает, да, уже?
Конечно, любая игра.
Never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Любая, блядь, игра. Я не знаю игр, которые не надо играть.
Да. Есть такая тема.
Так-то еще не сильно надоело, но, блядь, уже так чуть. Сильно приехал нахуй.
Пидоры, блядь.
Hostiles ahead!
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
We won't make any rash decisions. Drax just brought a problem to the team. Let's dial down the emotions so we can be clear-headed. Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Remav? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Perfect. Because if there's one thing I do know about, it's fighting pirates.
But now that we have the transponder, we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship.
I'm with you. I can't wait to find the Archon's ship. And then hopefully, Meridian. Anyway, get Calo the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey! I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned, as you were.
armory.
Мне сказали, вы идите чудовищ на завтра, Кракен. Вот этот мужик, который говорит в Destiny, когда, ну, играешь в горнило. Прикинь? Такую хуйню он сказал.
Какую? Я что-то не понял.
Вы, говорит, идите чудовищ на завтрак. Ну, он имеет в виду, что, типа, вы, ебать, ну, мы победили тут, как бы. Типа, мы, нахуй, вообще бесстрашны. Типа, чудовищ на завтрак даже едим, прикинь? Он же тут говорит всякое там, знаешь, как бы, блядь. Как можно сказать?
Я, короче, когда 27 типов убил же, ни разу не сдох. Он, прикинь, он там какую-то хуйню как начал, он такого я ни разу не слышал. Он мне долго, он так как начал восторгаться, короче, какая-то речь новая, я не запомнил, первый раз такое услышал. Он мне долго, где-то с минуту, прикинь, он говорил, там, я в ахуе, да ты пиздец, как начал мне там, понял, да? Чем ты больше убиваешь, тем, короче, ну, он такие штуки говорит, И вот я, блядь, я хотел этот бой записать, где 27 типов убил, но, блядь, как всегда плойка, блядь, хуй сохранила, блядь. Я нажал сохранить, да. Я бы включил и еще раз послушал.
Коробку.
Что ж он там говорил такое?
Да, жестко, блядь. Ну там угарно порой, да, он пиздец он тогда говорит.
Да я в ахуе, он такой
постоянно. Да. Да ты вообще там, когда он говорит еще так, с таким удивлением, там, блядь, голос такой. Да, размажь их, блядь, по стенке, там орет, блядь, орет-то пиздец он. Уничтожь их там, что-то вообще, у него слов столько там, целый набор, блядь. Порой где-то угорает, ебать, порой нахуй припёздывает что-то. Пиздец. Не, ну это прикольная штука, друг. С одной хоть не скучно, да? Пиздит что-то там. Поугарать можно. Бля, вот я затупил, пиздец.
Ебать, тут столько писем, блядь, читать надо. Это просто пиздец. Знаешь же, бывает дохуя документации. Ты читаешь когда-нибудь?
Документация где? В телефоне?
На каком телефоне? Ну, блядь, в игре дохуя документации, когда это...
Ну да. Есть такая хуйня. Я просто оцениваю. Это вот в этой игре, да хуя там всякая хуйня.
Да.
А там пиздят они, да? Надо слушать их, не там эти, да, как им?
Пиздец. Тут, блядь, я уже неделю их слушаю, нахуй. Чё они тут мне, блядь, читают, слушаю, всякая
Что-то втирают, да, там?
Не, ну так интересно, но, блядь, оно ж, блядь, рано...
Не заебываю тоже там слушать их.
Рано или поздно оно ж, блядь, один хуй заебет.
Pathfinder, I've retrieved actionable intel from the security vid of Svenda.
What did you find?
Updating your system with the nav point.
Настроение еще лучше.
Вот сука какая, а?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Oh, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
What?
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
We've barely scratched the surface of what Ket are capable of.
The Exalted are new beings. It's more than a transformation, it's a birth. There's no going back. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your Ket sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Тут у тебя свой корабль, надо со всем экипажем бегать, пиздеть, блядь.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
А потом прилетаешь на другую планету, где вообще дохуища типов, и надо со всеми попиздеть. Ну прикинь, ну ты прилетел на планету, там,
ну да, и там пиздец.
Другая раса, и там их... И ты к каждому подходишь, говоришь, ну чё, блядь, чё там? Ну чё ты там? Ну как ты там? Он тебе говорит, что у него там зуб болит, допустим, рассказывает, что там, блядь, плохое настроение. Ты такой не читаешься, блядь. Ты думаешь, нахуй мне это все надо.
crumbs on the deck.
You found them too? I think something's eating our stores.
Кто-то на корабле спиздил, прикиньте, блядь. Продукты надо он искать. По крошкам идти искать, кто тут тихоря хавает, блядь.
Короче, ёбань, да, какая-то?
Да не, ну почему? Ну прикольная игра, но, блядь, ну такая хуйня в ней, да, есть.
Now, exaltation. The cat just keep asking for more trouble.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Remember the survey ship. This might not be pretty. Are you?
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
Ryder.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
What do we need from it?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon's ship.
Right.
Это хуйта, бля, пиздец.
Think you can figure it out?
I've been looking over the Ket tech we found so far. It may be a different galaxy, but physics still applies. Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
I know we're still getting our feet wet, but I don't see another choice.
I knew running off to Andromeda would be dangerous, but shit. This is dangerous.
Only if we die.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon's ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go-around.
I've got it all under control.
How naive do I look? Just... stay out of the skirt, huh?
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid. She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Finally! I've been waiting for hours.
So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to Outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
What do you mean they're missing?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
We'll need more than your assurances. Who's behind this? Why target settlers?
Ugh, does it matter? Are you gonna not save them if you don't like why they're in trouble?
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
Kadara is a lifesaver. I'd promised some people some things I wasn't sure I could get. Turns out I can get them all on Kadara. Funny how things work out.
I'm just relieved that they didn't die out there without Nexus support.
Throwing people off the boat was hard, but Nexus leadership was desperate. Wasn't a great choice. Lose some people, or lose everything.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
Much to say about that facility on Vault.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Они не умеют играть. Нет.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again. Good. Keep me updated, and remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy. Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
Попозже, если они вернулись, сейчас только пошли машины. Это человек 5 пришло, может. Да я, если что, попозже, да, я.
Как, ну что там за женщина-то?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Oh, the ship manual's useful.
Кракен.
The leg of my workbench needed propping up.
Что там, говорю, за
If
женщина?
you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech.
Что там,
You can't just meddle
балуешься?
with.
I got
Смотри,
this ship
не
launch ready in
меня.
record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a
Ну,
shred
кто
of
ж это
respect for
так?
other people's.
Callow.
Санитарки тут.
Oh, Ryder.
Санитарка.
Sorry you had to hear that. I hear you found a stasis locker from the Solarian Ark.
Technically, someone else found it first, but yes.
How wonderful. I know it's not the Ark itself, but any sign is better than nothing, surely. Please, if I can help the search at all, just ask. Or ask anyway. You're good company.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. Very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace
Полено.
engineer was Tian Ada Vasmore. A Quarian fellow, and
Бля, да сука,
absolutely
ебучий
fearless.
прыжок, нахуй.
Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't
Да
sell to
потому что это
Quarians" nonsense.
полено, блядь,
Dion found
ебаное.
a workaround.
What did he do?
Конченое полено.
He glued a memory foam to
Потому
his
что он в жизни
environmental
такая же
suit.
полено.
Then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM-tech, but kindly
Полено.
stop
Прикинь,
digging.
как ему типа тут ник полено. Представляешь, ебать, какие мауры. Называются все вот так вот, полено там. Они в жизни реально такие.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
I don't have to explain genetics to you, do I? Everyone is one of a kind.
Yes, yes. Assuming you're not a clone. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices. Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure, that's a good idea.
In the absence of any others, it's an excellent one.
Guess I can't argue with that. Anything else to go over?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Я не помню, с кем играл. Наверное.
In the escape pod room, as usual.
Полено, блядь.
Hey, Joel. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. 1 second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
I can see how that'd help.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts
Полено.
for everyone. I have a list.
Ебал бы это настроение.
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure
Молодцы, пацаны. Размотали пидоров. Ой-ой-ой.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does?
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
Пососали.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative.
72.
Would you like one?
Да, Мишка, разъебашка.
This is a lot of work. What's
Я на
really
втором
going on?
16 убийств.
I'm sure that I seem
2-0.
confident and
КД.
skilled to you, but I'm not.
Лена
Or
вообще сосет.
I don't feel like I am.
Думал.
I feel like that a lot.
Good to know. Yes, thanks for sharing that.
Just be yourself.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
Как вообще в другую не хочешь в игру поиграть?
Ну, пока не знаю, сейчас еще чуть надо добить, надо пройти, видишь. Пока интернет нормально сейчас.
Да ты, наверное, ты сразу-то ебать там, наверное, проходи, пиздец, дохуя. Нет?
You're one of us now, Joel.
Кто знает. Сейчас посмотрим, сейчас я выберу основное
Что там в ПВП, в это, как в Хоноре, что там? Опыт 2 закончился уже или там до сих пор идет?
I've heard a Roka recruiter weaving his magic. Even I was convinced.
Do you have a mate? A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later.
Я со всеми поговорил. Вот я полчаса на корабле, блядь, со всеми говорил, да?
Да это ёбаный, за это и говорили, что это пиздец.
Да не, ну как,
пока
это
выслушаешь...
во всех Mass Effect'ах. Ну, под конец это уже, конечно, начинает поднадоедать, под конец игры.
Выслушаешь, пока они там наплетут всякой хуйни, ебать, там слушать их не... Что у него там болит, ебать, что у него не болит, там. Больше сути, чем пиздобойство, блин. Нахуй. И можно сказать, вся игра на пиздобойстве, наверное, да, Кракен?
Да нет, тут боевки тоже достаточно, и прокачки много. Но прокачка как-то недоработана, я не могу сейчас создать ничего. Я могу создать,
ну, видать, да.
моды. Тут модули, я не знаю, где моды хорошие брать, чтобы вставлять там в броню, в оружие. А их создать нельзя, так они не выпадают. Какой-то замкнутый круг.
Так, ладно, я, наверное, сейчас последний бой сыграю. Да, блядь, надо закругляться. У меня уже, блядь, пиздец шея болит, нахуй, сидит, блядь, заебывает уже. Встал, блядь, уже.
Да, тут прикинь, тут целая галактика по этим планетам, там исследовать всякие, собирать
Попытайся, Индесин же тоже планета, ебать. Сейчас
Да?
все на космическую тему. Ох ты пидор. Нихуя он там крыса ебаная с мечом сидит. Пидорня ебучая. Не, ну вот как бы она не смотрелась пиздато с мечом. Как, я считаю, это вообще конченая игра с мечом. Это не то, что нам надо было. Это, блядь, сидеть, крысить. Ну ты представь, как тебя если...
убьет из-за угла. Ну, в принципе, это не проблема.
Да я тебе отвечаю, тут если пидор какой-то такой охуевший попадается с мечом, который играет, ты, блядь, будешь постоянно от него дохнуть. Он будет тебя крысить и из-за угла тебя поджидать. Это хуевая хуйня. Ну как так можно, блядь? Я считаю, это, блядь...
Говорить с этим, блядь, он не пойму, ну что за глюки, нахер мне это надо?
You lied to me, Doctor.
What?
Drop the act. Dr. Ference told me everything.
Arena's not a doctor. She's one of Sloane's dealers. What did she tell you?
That you created Oblivion together. That it was always meant to be a drug.
And you took her word over mine.
She was very convincing.
More than I was, apparently. By now, Arena's taken the formula underground. We'll never find
Вот,
it.
вот, пожалуйста, бля, пиздец, я говорю, ну. Такая конченая хуйня, бля, вот Банжи такая тупая вообще. Они нахуй кроме меча только не могли ничего сюда воткнуть, блядь. Нахуй здесь нужен меч, блядь. Вообще говно, блядь. Пиздец, блядь, я хуй.
Sloane would have killed her if I took the formula. I couldn't risk it.
Sloane doesn't murder her own people. She has some standards. I never should have let you get involved. Please, just go.
Ryder, perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
Something wrong? Have there been more murders?
Nothing so morbid. This is actually a personal favor. A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I was moving for a client.
You want my help getting it back?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
Maybe, if I have time.
I'd like to get the cargo back before word reaches my client. Zia usually drinks at Krala's song when she stops in Kadara. I'll start there. Join me, if you can find the time.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
Outlaw junk pile. Gotta be scrappers in there.
Все, пиздуем.
I think that's it.
Конченая банша.
This is the location from the Spender Pit, Pathfinder. Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Uh-oh.
This is the location from the Spender Pit, Pathfinder. Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Что ты там не можешь понять?
Да игру эту, блядь, не могу понять, что тут происходит.
Ебать она там, Кракен, думаю, ты мозг взорвется, наверное. Уякс.
This is the location from the Spender Pit, Pathfinder. Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Uh-oh. We got company!
That's not company! That's the Pathfinder!
Spender must have blabbed. Let's get out of here!
Quick, get on the shuttle!
What the? No, wait! Don't leave us!
Сейчас
The bastard left us!
Of course he did!
Кракен, а ты что завтра, сколько дома будешь?
Часов 11.
В 11?
The shuttle left without them.
Так, пока все.
We've got cargo.
What the hell do we do now?
I guess we fight.
So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these exiles. Why?
This Arone seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus.
Arone, I've tangled with that crook before. What's he doing with Spender?
The datapad mentions a scrambler, which would explain the state of the file in the security archives. I highly recommend finding it.
So, find the scrambler, nail Spender. Check.
Must be a rendezvous point for these exiles. Remote enough.
Блядь, что еще куда-то лететь надо?
Great spot for Spender to do some dirty work. Well out of Tan's jurisdiction.
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
Заебал этот Кроган, сколько можно, блядь, его задания выполнять?
Как?
Полети на ту планету. На ту планету прилети, блядь, и возьми какое-то письмо, прочитай, полети на другую планету, блядь, еще какую-нибудь хуйню прочитай. Нахуй мне, ну ладно, на одну слетать, блядь.
В Грузии, да, не по-детски.
Это письмом, блядь, я хуй-то через всю галактику летел, ебануться, что ёбнутые, блядь.
Ладно, кракнем, что я буду закругляться. А, что-то завтра.
Все, ты спать пошел?
Да. Ложиться.
Правильно.
Давай, да. Тоже ложись, что я же хороший.
Да еще сейчас движняк будет, походу, потом. Хотя...
Я уже, честно говоря, устал играть, нахуй. Ну уже все, пиздец.
Да и ребят,
тем более один еще, как ты знаешь. Ладно бы еще нас трое было, ты и я там. А так. Что-то работать. Одному пиздец-то, я тебе говорю, это жопа, блядь,
Pathfinder,
играть.
this is Captain Dunn. There's a situation I could use your assistance with. I'd rather not discuss it over open channels. Please come see me on the Hyperion Bridge as soon as you can.
It's very clear that this wasn't a military operation.
I know we slept for 600 years. I don't know about these Angara.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel.
Ну ладно, как им покажут. Завтра.
There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term.
How to rise through the ranks and the path to quick promotions.
Kesh, I'm not sure what we can do here. We've got the system stabilized for now. But we're going to need to reroute power soon. We could lose some stasis pods if we don't.
The datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Seems worth the risk. Do it.
Accessing audio logs.
Play the first one.
10 is starting to get along with Vetra's replacement a little too well. Better do something about it.
Play the second one.
Remind Addison that the Krogan all left. Keep her unhappy.
Play the third one.
Stay away from what's-his-face in charge of the first colony. If he thought I was messing with Addison, he could be serious trouble.
Thanks, Sam.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing.
What's this?
I cannot scan what you're holding, Pathfinder. It's somehow blocking me, as a scrambler might.
Sounds like a job for a comms expert.
Unlocking. Come on in. Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
No reason we can't all be civil, right?
Exactly.
But you are kind of trespassing, so...
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Shouldn't be hard to leave.
By design. Easy come, easy go. I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
There are probably more systems to find. The Scourge doesn't help.
But our mapping of Helios is complete for now. We can see how the Scourge perturbs orbital patterns, compresses space.
And makes pilots crazy trying to navigate it. But now we've got its number. With these, every initiative pilot can learn to explore it safely.
With acceptable nav upgrades, of course. Pardon me, Miss Anwar, I have some programming to do.
Anyone see my acid solution? Anyone see my acid solution?
Downloading new scanner data. Uploading new analyses.
I'll look at the growth patterns.
Anyone see my acid solution?
The DNA sequencer's free now. The DNA sequencer's free now. I'll look at the growth patterns. Perhaps Sam could compile it for you. Perhaps Sam could compile it for you. The DNA sequencer's free now. Truly a mystery.
Anyone see my acid solution? Rock Dumbler's on the fritz again.
I'll look at the growth patterns. Truly a mystery. Perhaps Sam could compile it for you. My model of Helios blossoms with data thanks to you. Here, please. You have earned this.
Was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS. Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus. Just trying to boost our morale.
Can I talk to you, Ryder? Good that you're here, Ryder. I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
I hope you have some proof to back up that allegation.
No real proof. Just a pattern that shows they seem to know where to attack. And a feeling. I've reported it, and they say they'll investigate, but then forget. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
If they seem to know our operations, that could spell trouble. Best to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Best Pathfinder ever. I don't know where they hide, but I got the nav points for their most recent raids. Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
Pathfinder Ryder?
I'm worried about this place if they can't find you.
What's going on? Why are you whispering? I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews. Supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet. I'll see if I can find some.
Excellent. Oh shit.
Shh.
Hello, Pathfinder. Just not fair. Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. My best friend's been missing since the revolts.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. She obsessed over him, and I'm sure she kidnapped him. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
That is a distinct possibility.
He was like a brother to me. He would have told me. The Initiative has branded him a traitor. I don't want that to be his legacy. I want to clear his name, Sanjeev Clement. The woman was Delaney Roos. She must have taken him to Kadara.
Pathfinder, those names match a log we found. Clement tried to escape, and Roos killed him.
We've already heard tell of him. I'm sorry your friend didn't make it.
I knew it. Poor Sanjeev.
It's small consolation, but I relayed the record to Director Tan. Sanjeev's name will be cleared.
That matters. I'd already made peace with the idea that I'd never see him again. I'm so grateful.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
Pathfinder business. Stay calm, and trust me when I say this is serious.
Calm and serious. Check.
I found this thing, somewhere on station. I need to know what it does, exactly.
Sure, I could... Wait. This is a scrambler unit. These things are illegal. Where did you get this?
I've been investigating Spender. Found it in his quarters.
I knew something was up with him. Such an asshole. I hope you fry him.
Help me do it?
You bet. You could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal. Sorry. Calm and serious. Deep breaths.
Let me know when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
Блядь, ебать, это задание за Крогана. Я... полчаса бегаешь. Какая-то херня вообще. Муть.
Welcome back, Sarah Ryder. As personnel transfer to EOS, be sure every colonist has their survival kit and appropriate medical data. Please select a topic.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors. Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your... You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
В этой части Mass Effect придется до хера со всеми базарить.
As sleepers... Wake from stasis, the initiative...
That's okay, Drac. I'll just hang out here. Thanks, though.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Talk to me.
Short version. One of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
Does Tan know about this?
What? No, absolutely not. Tan's office is an informational sieve. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
This concerns everyone. We're part of the Nexus now.
Contagion rumors on stations never end well. Never. I've been through this before. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned of the initiative.
It will be just a moment.
Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for Cloak and Dagger. I got your message. I'm here. Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future?
That's vague.
A future for your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you know about...
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Who was that? The benefactor.
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from your mother's final day.
It was a good fight, soldier.
It's not over yet.
Alec.
No.
Alec, we have a few hours. Let's enjoy them.
And after that?
We'll still have each other.
But we want you.
I love you. Both of you. Live your lives. Do great things. I see so much potential in you. And remember, fall in love. At least once.
We'll let you guys talk.
Say it, Alec. Say it. Then I will. Goodbye. Watch out for the kids. Be there for them.
I will.
Mourn me, Alec, but don't let this destroy you. What did you used to say when you were in N7?
When your back's against the wall, if you can't run from it, use it.
Remember that. Be strong.
Never as strong as you. I love you, Ellen.
I didn't expect that.
Death remains an elusive concept for me, a finite end in a cosmos otherwise filled with infinite possibilities.
Everything ends. Life, stars, galaxies, they all die eventually. It's just how things work.
Yet it appears this belief serves as a form of motivation for many organic life forms.
It's why you exist. Dad hoped you could save her.
And I failed.
I never understood. With all your capabilities, Sam, why did she die?
My ability to enhance organic physiology has limitations. Your mother's disease was systemic. It also seems that life is more than just biology. It is the will to continue living. I believe your mother accepted her fate, and likewise, her body surrendered. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course. Welcome back, Sarah.
That's all for now.
Of course.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Your father's personal logs.
Это пиздец.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's react?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to...
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us. But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perception. Worse, the Geth saw us as the creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
Ryder, Barlavon says you're looking for me. It's not every day in XN7. Look, anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the Council will have specters all over my ass. If the translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price, if you try to renege, I got people. People with guns.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative. I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. It's a little unusual. But everything...
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Что ты говоришь? Нет, это заглючило это. Тусовка заглючила. Да заходил Фурконов, чуть поиграл.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus Hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified.
Я Mass Effect стримлю сейчас.
This is HNS.
Что говоришь? Я же как-то зал тусовку хотел узнать, что за Южный парк? Она по мультику, что ли, там как-то? Ну и как, она совсем детская или как? Ну да,
Good you're here. Done briefed you?
High level only. Said to speak with you for the full brief.
Great. Well then, here we go. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process.
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
We need to make sure she's brought in and no one else is infected.
I want to put her well-being above all else, but we have to consider the implications. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile.
Ryder,
the
good
file
to see
includes
you.
her physical description.
Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder. Well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Чё, вроде совсем. поговорил в основном. Живая.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the Ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder. So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
Your people have endured much, Ambassador. I'd be cautious too.
Especially when your initiative's first colony is a military outpost. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshai says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
Everything you see, we're willing to share. Knowledge, technology, support.
What's the price?
Whatever you're willing to give.
They will guard my ship. If you are not conquerors, I trust my person to your honor.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa set Jav Teravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
Да, движника много. Вопросики появились, блядь.
Interesting. Thanks, Pathfinder.
The flag let's hear it.
Shoot.
You've been to Gadara. You've seen the exiles there. They used to be with us. Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
It's civilized there. They have rules and systems and infrastructure, just like we do.
Oh, good. Despite what happened, my heart goes out to them. Thank you for taking the time.
Hey, did you get your legs?
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
If the Angara say yes, I don't see why not.
I wonder who gets to make that call. The Angara don't have much of a government left. Okay, that's... Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
Enough. Look,
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
Какие-то коробки искать. Вообще, что ли, с ума сошли, блядь? Коробки будут на всем месте лежать.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Given our situation, it's smart to show we truly come in friendship.
Though in these times you should be prepared for the alternative. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andromeda, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Hescarl?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa. Is that accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
He was one of the first N7s. He was proud of that, even though he didn't stay in service. Didn't stop him teaching me and my brother a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself, and teach me.
A chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation.
Да. Много заданий тут дополнительно. Появляются.
Bill's been asking if you can come by.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Yeah? When's the last time you had a normal conversation?
This is a normal conversation.
No. This is you trying to figure me out. Categorize my flaws. Put a label on me.
That isn't.
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you. And I've got no interest in being a guinea pig.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Not well.
Ну какого хрена? Не пойму.
Ryder, I need your help with something.
I get a feeling this is something big.
Yeah, it is. One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind. Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Ну и в команде он у меня, чтоб способности последнего уровня открыть.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport track. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey. Thanks. I owe you one.
I'm not worried. You're good for it.
Так, ну тут уже надо будет сейчас сохраняться и все, отключаться на сегодня. Шматьё. Шматьё бы выбрать, а то это какое-то стрёмное. Что там по времени? О, уже. А где еще тут где-то шмотки менял? Не пойму где. Наверное, не тут. Седьмое. Может, тут шмотки.
I can try talking to him for you.
That's kind, Subi.
А где же?
But I don't think it will help.